fighting it. We're gonna let 3 people at a time prove that they're worthy to get the championship. So we are gonna have our brothers fighting in armor, not in armor. It's up to them. They're gonna use whatever weapon they want. So I'm gonna go over armor in a moment here. What's gonna happen is we're gonna randomly select 3 of you, and you'll be given the option between the 3 of you, a blue weapon, a shield with a blue weapon, or red. Those are the 3 things, and the 3 of you each take a slot. So it's not whatever weapon you want for the first one.
Clarifying question for just the blue weapon. Can you do wield, or is it just?
It's just a blue, so probably a katana. Yeah. So it's seeing who you have. You have about 10 seconds to decide who's using what. Go ahead. Cool. So with armor, we're gonna cover this a little bit. This is, most of our armor is all gonna be plate, so I'm just gonna talk about plate. Greens, the stabbing is never gonna go through one-handed. So if you're stabbing him like this, it does nothing. You have to hit him in an unarmored zone for it actually to go through. So if you're sitting here going, ha, 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 you've done nothing but just give him a nice massage, okay?
Yeah.
Just a massage. This armor, when you are fighting it with the blue, it's gonna hit it once, hit it twice. The 3rd hit will break it. Your 4th hit will go through. And that goes for each zone. So he has armor covering this. This isn't armored, but this is. So when his arm breaks, that arm is broken. When his chest, which is chest and back, breaks, that whole zone is broken. Same with his arm, same with his legs down here. So if you're going like this, and you're going like 1, 2, 3, awesome, it's broken. That's not how it works. Each zone itself has its own armor point system. So that's blue. Any questions on blue? Cool. Moving forward to red and green, double-handed green. So when you're using a red, it works a little bit differently. You can think of it as kind of doing like 2 points of damage. So if I hit this, 1 hit, does like that 2. Another hit is gonna do a point of damage and go through and kill. So basically 2 hits with the red kills him. Same thing with double hands. So both your hands firmly grasping, not pull sticking like this. Double, he's dead. And why that's important is if I come here with the blue, there's a blue strike, and there's a red strike. That's 3, it's broken. If I come here with the blue, and I do blue, blue, red, that's the 4. So that's break and go through. So it's gonna feel a lot different. Mainly it's keep hitting. Make sure you know where you're hitting. We're gonna have 2 or 3 people on point to watch him and watch you in the fight. So we're gonna be calling a lot more things. It's gonna feel like people aren't taking shots. It's because stuff's armored, and it sucks to fight armored people. All right, you had a question?
Yes, it does.
His armor's not. It's too thin. It's too thin. Do you guys want to come feel this?
It's too shiny.
This is 16 gauge.
This is 18.
6 smaller numbers are thicker.
We're learning.
It's okay. We work with American numbers. We're not used to gauges unless you work in big fields.
It's a shotgun, smaller and more dangerous.
You want to get hit with a 12 gauge shotgun round or a 24 gauge shotgun round?
I'll be dead regardless.
Don't worry. We'll bring it in for it with him.
So that one, if I wear that and I roll, it'll bend. I've used 18 gauge.
Yeah.
I've actually used 16 and been able to roll it. It's not going to fight at your fight.
I know. I use my gauntlets. I bent them,
Yeah.
trying to fit them.
And so that's why we don't really count it.
That's fair.
Yeah. We actually like thicker. Our
it's
chainmail
heavier.
is 14 gauge.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
even thicker.
So I got a bunch of new armor.
So we can, after the tournament's all done, if anybody wants to try wearing a piece and see how heavy it feels, definitely do if you want to feel the difference. It's heavier. Chainmail's even heavier. It's stupid. Question?
Can I take off my shoes?
Yes,
They're
you
a
take off your
little
shoes.
loose,
Yes.
and I might trip on them.
You can take them off, or you can